Thank you.
Gentleman is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to take some of my time here and talk about the comment, picking winners and losers. And I know the gentleman from Kentucky mentioned that in the energy space, Ex-Im Bank is picking winners and losers. But you've got to take a look at this broadly. The French Ex-Im Bank is picking winners and losers too, and they're picking the French nuclear industry, nuclear power industry. They're picking the French rail industry. One of our local companies just lost out a huge bid in the Massachusetts area. We lost out to a French company, came in, took over the commuter rail, backed by the French company, backed by the French Ex-Im Bank. Same thing's happening with China. The Chinese Ex-Im Bank is picking winners and losers. Not surprisingly, they're picking Chinese companies to compete with us all over the world and to move their industries forward. Germany, doing very well. Their Ex-Im Bank is backing German companies all over the world, competing against our companies. The EU as a group has an Ex-Im Bank they'd rather pick Airbus. We're picking Boeing. The Japanese as well, huge Ex-Im Bank, pushing Japanese companies. All those countries, all those Ex-Im banks are picking winners and losers. They're picking French winners, the Russian gas industry, another player in the energy space, backing Russian gas companies, coal companies, oil companies, pushing winners and losers, but Russian winners and American losers. So,
would the gentleman yield?
Just let me finish my thought, and I'll let you go. So, what you are suggesting by eliminating the Ex-Im Bank for the United States companies is unilateral surrender. We're going to surrender now. We're not going to do this anymore. But trust me, those other countries, they're going to keep on pushing their product. They're going to keep on pushing Japanese jobs and Chinese jobs and Russian jobs. And you're suggesting that the United States should surrender unilaterally without getting any type of agreement from these other companies to stop playing this game. And I think, you know, I've got companies in my district that do very well. They're not supported in many cases by the Ex-Im Bank, but they have to rely on other forms of competition. They're in areas that they can compete in without support. Some receive a small amount, of course. I don't begrudge any U.S. company that actually needs the help and gets help from the Ex-Im Bank to save American jobs. I'm an American. I support American jobs. I don't care if they're in Seattle with Boeing. I don't care. I want our jobs to stay in the United States. And if I have to be a little bit less parochial and have Texas make out or Kentucky make out or Georgia or Washington, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But we cannot just drop our hands and stop fighting for American jobs, and that's what the elimination of the Ex-Im Bank would do.
Will the gentleman yield?
I would.
I would like to say a little bit about these winners and losers. You know, in Mr. Barr's district, you have some winners. You have some winners in your district, and I think you ought to know that whether it is Alltech Incorporated or Bullard or Freeman Corporation or Kentucky Performance Products or Electro Dryer, Link Belt Construction Equipment and Company, or the pizza ovens, I think you should be proud that they are the winners. So you receive about $66 million in export value in your district. Now, I don't know why you would be opposed to the support.
Will the gentlelady yield?
No, I will not.
Okay.
Because I want you to, I want to point out that you benefit in your district, and you know, this winner and loser business that you're talking about, these are winners, and we're proud of it. You should be proud of it, and I don't believe that you would want the Ex-Im Bank to close and not be able to support these businesses that are creating jobs in your district, who are supporting small businesses, pizza oven and other kinds of companies. So when you talk about winners and losers, don't forget, you have winners in your district because we support Ex-Im Bank, and you should be proud of that. And no, you should not be talking about closing this bank because somehow you forgot that you have winners in your district who are benefiting, who are creating jobs, and again, who are supporting small businesses. And with that, I will yield back to the gentleman the 4 seconds that are left. Oh, I
The
guess-
gentleman no longer has 4 seconds. The time of the gentleman has expired.